Aloha, my keto and carnivore friends. I am out on my paddleboard, as you can see, just chilling. And I thought, since it's so calm out, it's rarely this calm. Watch for whales, please, people. I would take this time to do an Ask Me Anything about specifically carnivore. If you are interested or new to carnivore, I can talk about the different levels and things like that. So ask your questions. I will answer them. But I can start out with, we started carnivore kind of because Craig wasn't healing his Lyme disease. And we just saw that other people were doing much, much better. The pain was going away when they ate totally carnivore. So Craig has a great way of explaining this. He's done this in a couple podcasts, which you should check out. What is your why? Because what is your why? Why do you want to do carnivore if you want to do it? Is it for healing an autoimmune disease, healing Lyme disease, weight loss, just simplicity? You have to figure out what is your why, and that's going to change what level carnivore you're going to do. If you are focused on autoimmune or Lyme disease or having extreme pain, we tell you to focus on level 1 carnivore. In the Carnivore Cookbook, level 1 carnivore, that is basically beef and salt. And you're thinking, oh, how boring. Beef and salt, that's level 1. And there's a lot of different recipes. We have whole meal plans on level 1 carnivore to make it fun and delicious. So, you don't have to get bored with it. So we have some questions. Is carnivore good for someone with high blood pressure? Absolutely, because carbohydrates retain water, and all of that water is going to cause your blood pressure to go up. Also, every gram of sugar you have, which also is, carbohydrates, it causes you to be low in magnesium. About 54 grams of magnesium it takes. For a gram of, I'm watching for whales here too. So blood pressure, yes, but add in magnesium, which is allowed on carnivore. Magnesium is a mineral, and so you definitely want to keep that in. We're talking about constipation on the carnivore diet. Add in salt. The colon does not need fiber, but it does need salt. So if you're not getting 2.5 teaspoons of salt every day, try adding that into your water. So that would be a good question. So if your why is, weight loss, you probably could get away with a dirty carnivore. And dirty carnivore would be able to have things like mustard. Mustard is technically from a plant, right? A mustard seed. A dirty carnivore, I didn't do those recipes in the Carnivore Cookbook, but things like vinegar. So whenever I cook, I also always want to have salt, fat, acid, and heat. But what happens is there's no acid that is plant or animal based, so that made it a little bit difficult, but I use different things like fish sauce to add some flavor, which is just from anchovies. It's delicious. Let's see. Hi, do you do carnivore in bouts or all the time? Well, it makes it easier to just do it all the time. It's just simple and easy. When I'm traveling, I don't have a problem with having like iceberg lettuce. If I'm trying to fill up, like when I spoke in Spain, you got to have like one piece of duck. And so I needed some more oomph. I was still hungry. So, I had like just iceberg lettuce. And that was the only non-carnivore thing that I had. So it's pretty much all the time. Sorry, I heard something. Okay. I'm 42. I'm thinking I'm starting menopause with my anxiety and depression. It's gotten worse than ever. Would carnivore help this? Well, carnivore, what you want to do is focus on supplements, which I do for many, many people. I did them this morning, and there's certain supplements that will help with sleep and anxiety. Your progesterone is extremely low at this time. Don't do bioidenticals. There's some natural things that are totally carnivore friendly that you can add in. If you message me, I can send you the link for that. Because when progesterone drops, anxiety gets worse, sleep is terrible. So we'll help you out with that. I have autoimmune disorder and psoriasis. Would that be level 1? Yes, that would be level 1. I would add in emu oil, 6 capsules of those a day to help with psoriasis. Your mind is like steel trap when it comes to nutrition. Yeah, right? Just ask me anything and I can... This is Craig and I. We talk about nutrition and stuff all the time. So, like, I'm just talking to you this time because I just am waiting for some whales. I hope I don't drop my phone, right? How do you get enough fiber? You don't need fiber. Fiber is a menace. Think about this. Newborn babies, they go poo all the time and they don't get any fiber. When they're constipated, you need to add salt for them. You don't need fiber. Fiber is a menace. So there's no need for fiber. There's a great book called The Fiber Menace. No need to get fiber. For prebiotics, for good gut flora, collagen is a much better way to feed the gut flora. And that naturally comes in, different like tissues of meat. If you like pork knuckle like I do, you're going to get plenty of collagen there. Do you recommend it for someone trying to get pregnant? I have many clients who have gotten pregnant and stayed pregnant, had a great pregnancy, bounced back from pregnancy very, very fast. You don't want to limit saturated fats because saturated fats will make those healthy hormones for the baby. So that's the only thing. I would add in more fat for fertility. I'm about to start your 30-day ketogenic cleanse. Excited for your system, and thanks for making it dairy-free. Absolutely, I have 4 dairy-free books out for a reason. I think it's an issue for most people, and that's why carnivore level 3, that's where you add in dairy and eggs, because those are very common allergens. So some people don't do very well on those 2 things. The cleanse has fast results. You'll love it. I've been carnivore for 18 months, but I have been without a cycle for, my phone, just over 2 years PCOS. Is there any nutrient-dense meat I should add back in? Primarily eat steak, venison, egg yolks with liver at least once a week. If you want your cycle back, there's different supplements that you could add in to do that. I help women with PCOS all the time. So again, message me. I do supplement plans all the time for that. And I also write about it in the book Keto, and you can find out what supplements to do in that book. Are you concerned about carnivore with those who have had cancer? No, that is such a lie. That is such a lie that meat causes cancer. That was totally vegan propaganda. Meat does not cause cancer whatsoever. So you have to look at the source who did those studies, and it's absolutely not true. I keep looking around for whales, so let's see. With weight loss and the carnivore cookbook, I don't need to know about my macros, or do I need to worry about my macros? Well, yes and no. Craig's all about macros. I'm all about what are you eating, right? For weight loss, cut out the dairy and make sure that you get enough protein versus fat if it's for weight loss. Remember the charts in there, which cuts of meat and which cuts of poultry to use for weight loss versus weight gain. Follow those charts and you'll do wonderful. Oh, sorry, my phone is hard to read. After 15 years of strict keto, after trying to get pregnant, happened 2 months after carnivore. You're 23 weeks. Yay! Pregnant baby. See? So we got testimonies right in here. That's fantastic. Should you be fat adapted before beginning carnivore? I was strict keto for over 6 months and then fell off the wagon. No. Jump in. It makes life so much easier, so much simple. And yeah, you don't need to be fat adapted. No, just jump in. It's delicious food. I'm eating about 2 pieces of mahi here every single day. What air fryer do you use again? Oh, honey, I'll send you the link. Message me and I'll send you the link of the one that's on sale. It's my absolute favorite. I miss it a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to get one here just because that's what I use all the time. Right now I'm making everything in cast iron skillet. I love mahi with oh man, it's really freaky. I can see the bottom and I'm really, really deep. Scary. But yeah, so think about carnivore. What is your why? That is going to determine if you do level 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're going to be the dirty carnivore, remember, coffee is not carnivore. Coffee is a bean. And if you're dealing with cravings, coffee is not your friend. If you're not getting the weight loss results you want, coffee is not your friend, because on average it increases blood sugar about 8%. I'm working on a PowerPoint presentation for my next speaking events to talk about common reasons you're not losing weight even though you're keto, because keeping coffee in or doing bulletproof coffee is one of those reasons. It's not carnivore, so just get rid of it. I haven't had coffee in, I don't know, 8 years, and I feel more energetic than ever, right? So we have some more questions here. Hi, everyone. Can I have collagen protein on carnivore? Absolutely. That is totally carnivore. Hi, Maria and everyone. Just arrived. So are you going carnivore versus keto now? Oh, well, honey, you got to read my blog, baby. If you look at any of my recipes, like the 30-day ketogenic cleanse, for example, there was only 5 vegetables allowed. Actually 4, because mushrooms are that, it's neither a plant nor an animal, so it's kind of that in-between area. So even in all of my books, except for like keto comfort foods, because that's all about comfort, I don't do nuts. There was no nuts in my books. There was only like 4 vegetables allowed. So we were pretty much carnivore before. Maybe the dirty carnivore. That's how I thrive. I would rather have meat than vegetables any day. I don't, I feel better on them. No bloating, no gas, and all of that. So let's see. You said scary, and it surprised me. I thought I was just fearless to be out there. Makes me feel not so bad about, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, the sun is really hard to read. No, I'm not scared out here, but, when you can see the animals swimming below you, it's a little like, hey, I'm not lunch for you, right? I'm just a girl, don't eat me. But anyway, if you do have questions, we do have a private Facebook group called Keto, and you could always ask questions there. We have a carnivore group called Keto Carnivore, so check that out. Really lots of great support. But remember to be kind. Everybody's at a different level with their journey. Some people are just starting. Some people fell off the wagon. I don't judge any of those people, and please don't judge them either. When there's people asking questions, is this keto? Don't bite their head off. Just say, that might not be the best option. Maybe try this instead, because that's how I live and breathe my practice. I don't judge any of you for asking questions, and many times we see the same questions asked day after day, and we still answer with kindness. So if you see those same questions, please try to be kind to people, because you were once at a beginning in your journey too, as well as I was. And I just think that's really important. So with that, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And keep watch on the weekends. I'll try to do more lives. And if you have suggestions on what I should do for live videos, message me, and I can do those on my YouTube channel. Check you later, everybody.